Okay, so this is our first full day back. We got back in the afternoon, and I don't know about anybody else, but I just felt so wonderful to be back on the land, back on the property, and having the chanting pujas and then being back in a kuti in the forest. It was really wonderful, and coming and of course gathering this morning. We have a fair bit of work that we need to be doing to get things back to quote-unquote normal. But we were just extraordinarily fortunate that we're coming back to an intact monastery, basically. I mean, just to be reflecting on that and bringing that to mind, and just that sense of gratitude and appreciation of all the forces that allowed that to happen, and all the fire people and security personnel and whatever. It's like yesterday afternoon, this big burly fire guy pulls up in a big truck and he had lunches for us. There was 2 boxes of kind of lunches. I don't know what was in it, but it looked interesting.
It was 24 hours worth of food, breakfast items, lunch items, and dinner items.
Yeah, and there's just people. Not only did they protect our monastery, and then they come and feed us when we get back. So it's really quite touching, quite moving, and being the recipient of course we're always recipients of generosity. That's how we live. I mean, that's how we exist. But sometimes you can sort of get used to it because of the kind of the institutional nature. Sometimes you get institutionalized and you take it for granted, but in circumstances like this where it's everything's thrown up in the air, and but then you still land with the that quality of generosity and kindness being what is supporting and nurturing us. So that too, and bringing that to mind, but then it's also, of course, one of the daily reflections that the Buddha encouraged us to do. I mean, besides, I am of the nature of the age of not gone beyond aging, but it's also that we're born of our karma, related to our karma, supported by our karma, so that it's important that we keep putting into the world that same kind of generosity and kindness. That's what we try to give to the world, try to give to each other, try to give to ourselves as well, because that's we receive the fruits of that. So to bring that to mind and we go about our day, before things, because that's, we're trying to bring things back to normal, but don't make it too normal, because normal is sometimes not thinking very much. Normal, autopilot, and kind of just coasting, so keeping it fresh is, because we will, it'll turn into a distant memory, but it's important to really make it conscious and try to really deepen those roots of skillfulness and wisdom.